Yo, what's up guys, it's Aptrix here. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys the best method to play Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 on your Android devices completely offline without using any cloud gaming services. This is going to be officially the best method because we'll be emulating this game natively on our own Android devices. And I'll be talking about the minimum requirements, best settings, gameplay and setup. So before getting started, if you guys are new here, hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notifications as I upload similar videos on my channel. With that being said, let's get started. Now for today's video, we'll be using a Windows emulator for Android known as GameHub. Now basically GameHub is a brand new Windows emulator for Android which is capable of emulating your PC games natively on your mobile device. I have already made a video talking about how to set up this Windows emulator on your own Android devices. You guys will be able to watch that video on the iCard above. So make sure to set up this Windows emulator first on your Android device. So here in GameHub emulator, we'll just go ahead and tap here, tap on process later, and there we go, our Windows emulator has successfully started. Now basically in GameHub you can emulate your own PC games completely offline without any issues. So just to prove you guys, here I have turned off my Wi-Fi connection and still you will be able to see the Windows games that I have played inside the GameHub emulator. Now to set up and start playing Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 on your mobile device, simply tap on the menu option, afterwards go to Games. Here you will need to tap on this PC icon and tap on the plus button. Now this is the most important part where you will need to select Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 PC game that you own and which you have added on your Android device. This is the most important step because we'll be emulating the original game which I own. So here I'll select Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. Afterwards you can give it a name if you want to. So here I'll type Poppy Chapter 4. Afterwards tap on the confirm button. Now you'll need to make sure to turn on your internet connection for this step because it will add all the required resources to emulate PC games on your Android device. For example, the firmware, Wine version, VKD3D, DXVK, etc. You guys will not understand what all of this is, so I'll explain it to you guys in simple words. Once all the necessary resources are automatically added, you just need to go to this middle option and here you will see your Poppy Playtime PC game which you can start playing. But if you directly tap on play now, this game will not work because we need to apply the best settings for maximum performance as well as best FPS. So here I'll go to game settings and here game resolution, make sure to set it as 800 by 600. This is pretty important. Once that has been done, you will need to go to compatibility section, translation parameters tab here and make sure to choose the performance translation parameter. This is also important for best FPS. Once that has been done, go back. VKD3D can be 2.12. Afterwards CPU translation, make sure to set it as box 64 0.32. Now if you face crashing issues, I'll be telling you guys fix for it as well later on in this video. Here in terms of graphics driver, you will be able to see it has automatically selected the best graphics driver for my Android device. Now the device which I have is Realme GT7 Pro with Snapdragon 8 Elite. So it has already added the Snapdragon 8 Elite processor driver. But if you have any Snapdragon processor Android device, go with the Turnip 25.1.0, and if you guys have MediaTek or Exynos processor, go with the system graphics driver. I'll talk about the minimum requirements later on in the video, so just be patient. DXVK, make sure to keep it as default as 1.10.3 asynchronous. Then you'll need to go to component. This is very important stuff. Make sure to tap here and make sure to choose Microsoft VC Redis 2022. So this is very important. You'll need to set this up or else your game will not boot. It will automatically set up and restart few times, so you don't need to do anything. You just need to wait until the Microsoft VC Redis has been added. Dependency has been successfully added and it has been auto selected. Now we'll just go ahead and go to input mapping and make sure to enable input mapping for on-screen touch controls. Afterwards tap on the back button and that's it. We have applied all the best settings so that we get best performance while emulating this PC game on our Android device. We'll simply tap on play now and wait for few seconds until our game starts. By the way, if you have any controller, then you can also pair it up and then you can start playing this game with a controller as well. But here we go, as you'll be able to see, our game has successfully started. You will see the loading at the bottom. What I'll do is I'll just go ahead and swipe back, afterwards scroll down to settings and make sure to enable full screen mode. And as you'll be able to see, our game has been started. So you can simply tap on the A button to select it. And do note that on some brand new Android devices, you might face graphical issues like this one right here. On my Snapdragon 8 Elite processor Android device, I am seeing some graphical issues, which is to be expected. If you don't want any graphical issues, then obviously here are the minimum requirements. You'll need to have at least Snapdragon 4 Gen 1 processor or above, along with that 6GB of RAM, and those are going to be the minimum requirements. You'll be able to see that this game is running super smooth on my Android device at straight up 60 FPS at the top left corner. Just take a look at this. This is the amazing performance that you will get inside the GameHub emulator if you want to play Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 on your mobile devices completely offline without any issues. So yeah, this will 100% work if you meet the minimum requirements that I just talked about. And here we go, our game has successfully started. This is better than using any sort of cloud gaming apps on your Android device. You'll be able to see it works very smoothly. And yeah, just take a look at this guys. We are playing the original Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 on our Android device effortlessly at 60 FPS without any issues. But do note guys, the performance will vary device to device. So yeah, if you have a great Android device, you don't have to worry about anything and you'll be able to enjoy this game as well. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on all notification as I upload similar videos on my channel. I'll see you guys next time though. Thanks for watching. Peace out.